我諗我背後嘅動力就係都係嗰個信念啦，希望可以最終得着自由啦，同埋希望呢個世界可以平等一啲啦。咁但係當然啦，其實呢啲動力有陣時會做下都會覺得好攰啊，會覺得 burn out 嘅。咁所以有陣時咧喺呢條平權路上面咧，即係突然間提醒你原來 you are not alone 咧，咁都係一個好大嘅動力嚟嘅。嗱，好似上年我參加咗美國一個同志嘅領袖交流計劃啦，咁啊同20幾個咧係來自不同國家嘅一啲平權嘅領袖咧去做交流同埋分享。有啲係來自非常之恐同嘅國家同埋城市，例如好似非洲嘅烏干達啊，甚至係肯亞啊，佢哋嘅地方唔單止係恐同到嘅地步咧，你作為同志你有機會咧係被判死刑嘅。咁有機會可以同一啲咁嘅同道人去傾下偈，交流一下，先至發覺，咦，自己身處嘅環境咧，其實已經唔係最壞。當佢哋都已經繼續係努力緊，希望去開墾呢條平權路嘅話，我更加冇藉口咧係放慢手腳同埋腳步。
I think this time we're very humbled to be entrusted with this project that is of such significance in Hong Kong to look at whether there should be anti-discrimination legislation on the grounds of sexual orientation, gender identity, and intersex status. Why we are motivated to do it is because we think that on this debate there has been a lot of very emotional arguments and there hasn't been enough evidence base for this topic. That we think that to have more evidence base there for this debate, it would help to lay out the current social climate in a much clearer view. We argue that we actually have successfully done that in this report. For example, looking at public opinion, that in fact 55.7% of the general public either strongly supported or supported such a legislation. The figure, which has doubled compared with 10 years ago. I think with this kind of emotional debates, such as LGBTI people's rights, we need this kind of concrete evidence base in order to move the debate forward.
Well, I've been advocating recognition of foreign registered same-sex partnerships and marriage via a case called QT, a young lesbian woman challenging the refusal by the Hong Kong government to recognise her same-sex partnership from the UK for the purposes of a dependent visa application. Socially, or social change, I've been supportive of the EOC's call for LGBTI discrimination legislation.
It was wonderful to see this afternoon to hear from a number of passionate and committed individuals that are working tirelessly for the legal protection for people living in Hong Kong. These legal protections are something that myself as an Australian that I've been living with for a number of years, and so we in Australia can take those protections for granted. So it's amazing to see people that are really committed for change here in Hong Kong.